Moving right along to number 25 in the first book of Practical Studies for Trombone by Gerald Bordner, we see that this one has the indication marcato at the beginning, and that's an Italian indication for marked, or slightly more like a march, I guess. Nice clear articulations and slightly pointed approach, like something that would have a drum beat to it that you could march to. Because of that, we're going to play this one a little bit faster, and I guess be very careful with precise rhythms and precise slide positions, because as it's going faster, we don't want to just start to approximate things just because things are going faster. First, a tuning note. This is B flat at the top of the bass clef stave. As I said, this will go a little faster. I'll give 2 bars of 4 beats in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I will suggest with that one, you'll notice that there are some alternate slide positions marked. You might want to repeat this part of the video and play it again with the other slide positions. But for the purposes of this video, I've just chosen to do the absolute positions, not the alternate positions indicated. Don't forget to empty out your water key. As we move on to number 26, which is in a very different style. This is marked adagio, and it's probably going to be a lot slower. I'm going to pick a slower tempo. So that's going to come along with its own challenges with breath support and nice deep breaths, because our breath is going to have to get us a lot further in each phrase. This looks like a very short one, number 26, but don't be fooled. As you get to the end of it, you'll notice you're not quite done yet, because it says DS al fine. That means dal segno and then to the fine, which you will notice that the fine is at the end of the second line. Unfortunately, there's a misprint in this one. It says dal segno, which we know means back to the sign, but they haven't written a sign at all. So I'm going to suggest that we go back to the beginning, which wouldn't be dal segno at all. It would be da capo, to the head, or back to the beginning. So sometimes you'll see DC al fine, and sometimes you'll see DS al fine. When you see DS, have a look around for where that sign might be. If you don't see the sign, it's probably a misprint. So, just to recap, in number 26, you'll go right through to the end, to the, what we've said now is a DC, or da capo al fine, and then you'll go back to the head, or the top of the piece again, and go down to the second line where it's marked fine, and that's where we finish. 2 bars of 3 for nothing, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Again, don't forget to empty your water key. This last one is marked Allegro. It's going to go significantly faster. I'm going to get the metronome to go faster right now as I think of it. And let's play this one a little bit like we played number 25, in a marked style, because it looks a little bit like a march to me. I don't see too many slurs on the page, so let's play it a little bit more rhythmically and articulation-wise, a little more precise and clear. Note that there is a D-C al fine at the end. Do you remember? We talked about that before. This time, they wrote the right thing. D-C means da capo, back to the head. So we go back to the top where it's marked Allegro, and then we go right through until we get to the double bar on the last line where it says fine, and that will be the end. We're back in 4/4 time, or common time, so I'll give 2 bars of 4 beats in. 1,